Hello, everyone. Today I will be making a trading tier list, or I have already made it. So let's just start from the bottom and go up. Zenitsu from the Season 2 Free Path. He's down there because pretty much everyone has him, almost. New players don't, but anyway. Uh, One that a lot of people are going to be upset about is Nezuko 7 star. And the reason she's down here is because she's a free unit. You just have to play 30 minutes a day for 1 week, and you can get her. So she's down there. Also, just a disclaimer: all of these are being represented as evolved. So, like Akaza and such are all going to be evolved units. Then this is Giyu 6 star. I couldn't get a good screenshot of it, but he's pretty easy to get because you just need to play a story mode a couple times and you have a pretty good chance of getting all the requirements for him. Then we have Yuthro 6 star, which can also be obtained from story mode with a 2% drop rate. Uh, no one really wants him, but pretty non valued. In the D tier, we have Giyu 7 star, which is pretty easy to attain. You just need to take uh, his 6 star version and then grind up some gems and some kills and then evolve him. Tanjiro 6 star, he's pretty easy to get. His requirements aren't that hard to have. Not much to be said there. Same thing with Muzan 6 star, also pretty easy to get in comparison with Tanjiro. Then we have the Anger Demon, which lots of people pay a lot more for. They trade a lot more for. Uh, in my opinion, he's not, well, from my research, not my opinion. From what I've done, I have calculated that he's not actually worth as much as people make him out to be. Then there's Muchiro 6 star, and his requirements aren't too bad, and decent amount of people have him. Not much to be said. And then there's Inosuke from the Battle Pass for Season 2. Uh, no one really wants him because he is completely useless in battle. And yeah, not much value. No one really wants to pay Robux for him. Then there's Tengen 6 star, which a lot of people would probably put in probably like B tier, maybe A tier, because I'm not entirely sure myself, but people high scale him a lot. Next up in the C tier, we have Tanjiro 7 star. Pretty easy to get. I'm just going to say it right now. All the 7 stars are pretty much the same difficulty to get. It's just depending on what their 6 star is and how hard they are to get. So I'm probably not going to talk much on 7 stars from here on out. Then we have the Happy Demon, and he's harder to get than the Anger Demon, but not too bad again. Then we have Kid Muzan, which is a good amount more difficult to get than normal Muzan. Not much to be said again. And I'm just going to put Tanjiro, Zenitsu. and Inosuke into one group here because the only difference between Tanjiro and Inosuke, well, not Inosuke, Tanjiro and Zenitsu from Inosuke is that Inosuke has one more unit that's more valuable than what these two have as requirements. So yeah, Inosuke is worth more than them for that one reason. Now that I think about it, all four, well, yeah, five of these units right here are pretty similar in value. Moves on 7-star, not going to say much. Just need 15,000 kills and 1,000 gems, and then evolve it from the 6-star version. Mitsuru 6-star, she's meta for right now because she slows units and she has a very large range. And people are pretty desperate for her. Skipping over Inosuke because we already talked about him. Then there's Tengen 7-star. Once again, just 15,000 kills and 1,000 gems. Then there's the Joy Demon. People would definitely scale him higher because he's more difficult to get. Second hardest one to, well, yeah, second hardest one to get in terms of value. Lots of people want him, so yeah, definitely scaled higher, but in terms of just value, he's put right here. Moves on Kid 7-star, same thing as other 7-stars. And then Zenitsu, Tanjiro 7-stars. Fun fact, Tanjiro 7-star has the highest damage in the game with 90,000 plus, making him a meta unit. Then there's Rengoku 6-star. Rengoku 6-star is a fairly hard unit to get, in my opinion. He requires a few 5-stars, a few 3-stars, I think a 4-star. I don't really remember. Inosuke 7-star, same as 7-stars. The Sorrow Demon, probably the hardest one of the 4 emotion demons to get. And he's also second best, I would say, of all of them. The best one being Anger Demon because he has a time stop like ability. Yeah, very hyped up at the moment because he has a 7-star. But now we have Tanjiro Christmas, who is no longer obtainable. So value went up because of that. And as of now, as of before, he was a really good starter and such, so he would be higher if he were still that. But now there's just much better starters like the Tanjiro 7-star or like, well, there's a good amount of starters that are much better than him. Next up, we're starting in B tier. We have Rengoku 7-star. Not going to talk about it because just like all the other 7-stars, same reasoning. Then we have Nezuko Halloween, which is unobtainable now for a while. And not much to be said here, just higher up than everything else because she went unobtainable. She's pretty risky. Same thing with Nezuko Demon because it's hard to determine their value since neither of them had to be crafted. Kind of like Nezuko, so they could easily drop to like D tier or low C, high D, low C, if there was confirmed numbers. Up next, there's Yurichi 6-star, who has a lot of things that you need. It requires 9 5-stars and 1 3-star in order to create. Thankfully, most of the 5-stars are pretty low value, so you can trade for them quite easily in order to make him. Then there's Super Rengoku 6-star, which most people trade pretty equally with these two. They're intertwinable. Same thing with their 7-stars, both intertwinable. People argue which one is better sometimes. But yeah, they're just kind of all same value. Like these two are around the same value, these two are around the same value. Not gonna talk much about these two because they're both 7 stars, same reasoning as other 7 stars. Yeah. And then I've already talked about Nezuko Demon. She was a paid path for the season 1 battle pass. And yeah, not too many people have her. She's one of the rarest units in the game, or rarer units. Not too difficult to get because people don't really highball her that much. Some people do, and they ask for stuff like A tier or S, maybe even sometimes S tier units. Uh, anyway, going into the A tier, we have Demon Tengen. Crappy for actual gameplay, but in terms of trading, he's one of the most valuable units in the game because he requires 4 6 stars in order to create. Those 4 6 stars being this Inosuke, this Tanjiro, this Zenitsu, and this Tengen, which all add up to a value of around 4,000. After him, we have Hantengu, 7 star. And Hantengu, he's a little different from all the other 7 stars because he's actually craftable. You don't need 15,000 kills and 100 gems. Uh, if you did need to do that, he would definitely be above Demon Tengen, 7 star. But as of right now, he sits right here. Speaking of which, Demon Tengen 7 star, you just evolve him from the 6 star version, 15,000 kills, 1,000 gems. Same thing. And then the final 2 units are Akaza 6 star and Akaza 7 star. These are insanely valuable. Just just Akaza 7 star, not even evolved, is worth 2 of these. Is worth 2 Demon Tengens. Because he needs 1 Demon Tengen, 1 Inosuke from Entertainment District, 1 Tanjiro Entertainment District, and 1 Zenitsu Entertainment District, plus some other fodders, some other 5 stars and such. So his value is roughly 8,000 non-evolved. And that's all for this tier list. That's all I have to describe. If you're wondering where I get all the values and such from, it's from a value list. I will have the link in the description. Other than that, thank you for watching, and goodbye.